Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry that I look rough and I sound rough. It is one day post-op. So I got the phone call on Thursday about what time I needed to go in, and they wanted me there for 7:20 in the morning to be registered. So I got there for about 7 o'clock. It's a good thing I did because it was empty when I went in, and then all of a sudden as soon as Lenny left it got really packed, and then they started taking people up in like groups of like 4 or 5. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, we'll come and get one person at a time, but it wasn't. So they called the first group up and I sat waiting, and it was shortly after 7:30 the other nurse came down and she brought my group up. So she took me into the ward and showed me my bed, and I had to get dressed into the gown. I had sorry, I'm still like full of gas, so you'll have to pardon me. They gave us some like paper knickers to put on, but I was like, look, like I've got a really fat arse, can I keep my own underwear on? And she was like, yeah, as long as the cotton, that's fine. So I put my own underwear on. I don't even think I had like a head cap on, really. I don't know if they put that on during surgery. So yeah, so I did all that. They came around and took some blood. They took a urine sample to make sure I wasn't pregnant, even though I said that I've been on the implant for years. They did that. They said they were going to come around and give me some stockings, but they didn't. So if you know what the stockings are for, it's like restrictive stockings for your legs to stop blood clots and deep vein thrombosis. I think that's what it's called. You'll have to bear with me. I'm trying not to like talk too much and breathe too much because I can't take like massive breaths. So they did all that, and I was just sat waiting, had my cardigan on and my gown on, and then shortly after 9 o'clock the doctor, my consultant, came to see me and went over everything again and said that hopefully things should go well, but if worst came to worst, he would cut off the top of my gallbladder and get out all of the gallstones and then fix it up from there. Obviously I told him I have lost a bit of weight, so hopefully that made it easier for him. I saw the anaesthetist, who explained everything very well. Hello. He knows I'm not well. So they explained everything great. Nibbler, please don't. And then I saw a nurse that came down. She asked me a few questions and she was like, right, let's go, let's get ready. So I put my slippers on, walked down to theatre. I was in theatre room 5. I jumped on the bed. They put a cannula in my hand for obviously the anaesthetic. We were talking, just like having a random conversation, and then there was 2 of the like anaesthetists. There was the actual anaesthetist, and then there was like his assistant and the nurse that was in there, and then obviously when I was ready, Dr. Carr came in, which was my consultant. His name is Mr. Carr. So they put the mask over my face for the oxygen, they injected the stuff, we were just talking, and then all of a sudden I was asleep. Woke up. I actually must have been in there for a while. The operation itself is, they told me, anywhere between half an hour to an hour and a half. I went in shortly after 9, and I came out after 12. So I don't know what happened. I was in there for a while. I was the first one to go down, and when I came back into the ward, there was a woman who was having the same procedure as me who went in after, but she was already out and woken up and ready to go home. They were discharging her. So I don't know what happened, but anyway. In recovery, well, I remember just waking up feeling really sick, really sick and dizzy. I couldn't see properly. I was trying to like open my eyes and see, and everything was just blurry. The nurse that was in there was brilliant. She put a warm blanket over us because I was shivering. She gave me a sick bowl. She was like letting me drink water. She was just really lovely. And then she gave me something for my sickness, like because I was feeling sick. I think they gave me some pain relief. Then they wheeled me back round to the ward. Again, I was feeling sick. I was starting to feel really anxious because I genuinely thought that they would ring Lenny and ask Lenny to come, but they didn't. So, so I was back on the ward. They came round and they were just asking how I was. They gave me some cups of water, which was nice. The water was like freezing cold. And I kind of just lay in the bed for a little while. And then they were asking if I was okay to get up and get ready. I felt a bit rushed, to be honest. But they gave me some codeine and I tried to get up to get ready. That was okay. I managed it okay. I actually was sick in the gown. So I know this is TMI. If you want to skip forward, please do. I was telling them I felt sick and I had like a sick bowl ready. And they closed the curtains and I was sick everywhere. Like, it was like just like bile, like it was like an orange fluid. And they said that was just the anaesthetic that I was bringing up. So that kind of it actually just frightened us, to be honest. You know how like you cry when you're sick? Like I do all the time. I hate being sick, and I felt really dizzy and I was just not feeling well at all. And so they had to get 2 sick buckets for us. So they did that. After I was sick, I kind of started feeling better. I got up to go to the toilet because they said I couldn't go unless I'd been to the toilet for a wee. So I got up to go to the toilet, managed that, got back to bed. I got ready. They brought me a sandwich and some biscuits, which I managed to eat half the sandwich after I started feeling better, but I just was mainly drinking the water. And then after that, it was pretty much just resting until I was ready to go home. I think I left about 4 o'clock. And that was only because I was waiting a while for my prescription. So as I mentioned, they didn't give me any of the surgery stockings. And because of that, I now have to inject myself for the next 10 days to prevent blood clots and things like that. So, I mean, I did it yesterday. They showed us how to do it. If you can hear like rustling of pebbles and the cat, the turtle is at the bottom of our cage, bottom of our tank, like messing with the pebbles, and the cat is just being a loony. But yeah, I'll be honest, once the anaesthetic kind of wore off a lot, I was feeling much better. I was like laughing and joking with the nurses. I was just feeling better. They have cut me lip, like I think it's because of the tube, so I can feel it a bit on this side, but you can see on that side it's so swollen. Like, so they've cut me lip. I did obviously have to take all of my piercings out. I managed to get them all back in when I got home, so everything's in. I couldn't find my nose stud though, so I've put my ring back in and just dealt with it. What else? So yeah, I think that's it really. it's pretty much how the surgery went. I have 5 incisions. I've just had a bacon sandwich and I'm drinking juice. But yeah, I'm trying not to like cough or burp or hiccup or sneeze because it hurts to breathe as well. Lenny's been sleeping on the sofa last night because I physically cannot have him in the bed. I can get comfortable on my left side, but after a while it hurts to breathe. I don't know whether it's because I'm squashing things, but it hurts to breathe. So I've been lying on my back because it tends to be a little bit easier, because it genuinely, like on this side, my right side, it really hurts to breathe. I don't know if that's normal. I didn't mention about my incisions, so I thought the incisions were going to be stitched back together, but they're not. They're glued. He's glued them. I thought he was gonna. I asked the anaesthetist and he was like, well, we usually staple or stitch them. So yeah, I was pretty shocked to wake up and like see like just lines and glue all over us. I don't want to show you this too much because I'm not wearing a bra, but there's 2, and then there's a 3rd one there, and then I've got another 2 lower down on my stomach. One thing I will say is my mouth was so dry after surgery. I was trying to eat the biscuits and I was trying to eat the sandwich, and everything was like just turning into like a dry paste in my mouth. Like my lips were sticking to my teeth because I was so like dry and dehydrated. Like my body wasn't dehydrated because they were giving me fluids, but my mouth was just so dry. So yeah, I waited for my prescription, came and took that, so it's just a little needle I have to do. I'll show you that later maybe. They gave me everything I needed. I don't need to do anything, just keep on top of my pain medication, keep on top of my injections. There's no follow-up appointment needed. They managed to get all of my gallbladder out, which was a relief, because the consultant was saying that if he didn't get all of it, there's a risk of gallstones again, which means there's a risk of further surgeries, which I didn't want. So luckily he got all of it. Lenny came to pick me up. The nurse helped me with my bags down to the car. Lenny has been so lovely. We went home, he got me a frappuccino from McDonald's, like a McDonald's caramel frappe, and some fries and a McFlurry. And then he went to KFC. He had to make 2 trips to KFC. So like after I went in for my surgery, he went and got himself a McDonald's breakfast, and they forgot the wrap that he ordered. So he ordered a wrap and a drink and a muffin or something, and they forgot the wrap, so he had to go back to get the wrap. And then when we came home, he went to get KFC. So I said I just wanted some. We were just gonna go to McDonald's, but we do have a KFC near us. So I was like, I just want some like chicken nuggets or something, because then if they get cold, I can still eat them. Whereas like a burger just tastes minging when it's cold. So apparently KFC have brought out this new box of like 80 popcorn chicken. So he got me one of them and like some fries and corn on the cob. I didn't eat all of it, but he went to KFC and then they forgot the bucket of chicken, so he had to go back again. So yeah, so we did that. We had some food together. I tried to sleep, and then he's just been like doing stuff around the house for us as well. I slept on and off. It's difficult to sleep when you're on your back and you're in pain. I'm trying to just, it's not even like necessarily the pain, like I'm sore, but it hurts to breathe. Like, I don't know why, my lungs just ache. But yeah. So I'm sat in the living room at the minute. I have got some parcels that are coming. Lenny was like, just leave them, but I'm adamant. So I'm sat in here waiting. Because Lenny's had to go and drop the car off for his mum. So if Lenny comes back and they've still not arrived, he's just going to wait in for them. And then I can go back to bed and sleep. I have got a mark on my face, if you can see just here. I don't know what that's off. I think it's off the mask or something. I think I've got crumbs down me top. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing good. Feel alright. I can manage to go to the toilet by myself. I can manage somewhat getting in and out of bed. I've just been watching a lot of films and stuff. It's weird because in my stomach I can kind of feel, when I was lying down I could feel where they've like clipped something in my stomach. It's so strange. My stomach's really bloated. But obviously that's just the gas. So they inflate you with carbon dioxide. And then they go in and they do what they need to do. But yeah, I'm sick of talking. I feel out of breath and in pain. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna take some paracetamol. And I'll talk to you later on. I'll try and show you the injections I've got to do. If you're squeamish, then please don't watch. I will put like a warning in if I can. But if I can't film it, because I've got to do them myself, if I can't film it, then I won't. So if you don't see it, I'm sorry. But I have got 10 days of it to go, so I might show you later, like in the 10 days. But yeah, for now, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's wished me well, sent me messages saying good luck and everything like that. It really means a lot. It was really cheering me up after surgery. I was looking at my phone and just trying to be as close to people as I could without having people in the hospital. So it really, really, really means a lot to me. And I'm hoping I'm going to have a really safe recovery and a good time. So yeah, I love you all. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. My voice is going.